It was supposed to be so easy. Just take back the DVD, withdraw that extra money, tell mum I wouldn't be back for tea, then grab my savings and hurry. So first, to get the bill back in time, to avoid that big fine, I had to do a fast hill climb, but a faster decline. But I flew a bit quick, arms like a lunatic. I had to stop for a few ticks, I started feeling sick. Got to the video shop in a state, but chuffed it wouldn't be late. Only when he flicked open the case, I'd left the disc at my place.
Today I have achieved absolutely now. In just being out of the house I've lost out. If I'd wanted to end up with more now, I should have just stayed in bed like I know how.
So I failed on the DVD, but I still had to get the money. Tell mum I couldn't make tea, get the savings and then hurry. Rushing to the cash machine, still a bit mashed and lean. And of course the mandatory car drives by and splashes me. Get there, the queue's outrageous, ladies taking ages. My rage is blowing gauges. How long does it take to validate your wages? At last my turn comes, press the 50 squid button, insufficient funds.
Today I have achieved absolutely now. In just being out of the house I've lost out. If I'd wanted to end up with more now, I should have just stayed in bed like I know how.
So I failed on the DVD, couldn't withdraw any money, but I still had to call mum, get the savings and then hurry. So to call my mum so that I could tell her I can't go and that, at least I remembered my phone, man. I didn't know a number offhand. Where's my phone, have I got it? Oh, this is a crock of shit. I lost the fucking thing. Oh, here it is in my pocket, but the battery's nearly flat. Got a call, quick snap. Ah, shit, the battery is flat.
Today I have achieved absolutely now. In just being out of the house I've lost out. If I'd wanted to end up with more now, I should have just stayed in bed like I know how.
So I failed on the DVD, couldn't withdraw any money or call mum about tea. I'd have to get the savings and hurry. But where was the money? I knew I'd left it on the side next to the telly. This is not even funny. I left it in the living room, ready to pick up as soon as I'd pass through on the way out to the rendezvous. So the shoebox full of money just disappearing from me was not what I call funny. A grand don't come for free.
Today I have achieved absolutely now. In just being out of the house I've lost out. If I'd wanted to end up with more now, I should have just stayed in bed like I know how.
Soaked to the bone in me jeans. Do you want me to stop? I imagine my mum's weeping right now. And the £1,000 you swore that I left on the table this morn has simply disappeared right before my eyes, his eyes and yours. And I'm £1,000 poorer, 100,000 pennies, no more. 1,000th of a million squid or 2 monkeys, or a whole 50 scores. Gone, withdrawn from my life. The money is no more for sure. It was supposed to be so easy. Cause the last relationship fucked her up. Got hurt majorly, finds it tough to trust. Looked at the ashtray, then looked back up, spinning it away on the tabletop. She looked much fitter than Saturday Joss. She worked in JD's with Dan. Back then I figured she was pretty damn rough, but she was only wearing her work stuff. And in these clothes she looked more than buff. She stirred her straw, sat up to adjust. I told her I thought it was important that you could get lost in conversation, chatting shit, sitting in oblivion with that person who's your special one. She said she was the worst pool player under the sun, but blokes go easy so she always won.
I saw this thing on ITV the other week. Said that if she played with her hair she's probably keen. She's playing with her hair well regularly, so I reckon I could well be in.
She didn't look too bored with what I was saying. Her hair looked much better than the other day. She had her fingers round her hair playing. I saw on telly, that's a good indication. Still off to buy the next drink, no nay, but I suppose that's just our girl's way. I'm trying to think what else I can say. peeling the label off, spinning the ashtray. Yeah, actually, yeah, she did look pretty neat. Her perfume smelled expensive and sweet, but I felt like my hair looked a bit chic. I wished I'd had it cut back last week. She kept giving me this look as she would speak. Was she only friendly, or was she keen? Asked her if she wanted the same again to drink. She started to turn and get up out my seat.
I saw this thing on ITV the other week. Said that if she played with her hair, she's probably keen. She's playing with her hair well regularly, so I reckon I could well be in.
She said that her close mates all were always the most important thing to her. I said I thought it was a bit more blurred. She asked what I meant by that as she stirred. I told her about the money and what had occurred, with it going missing from the living room side, with my best mates all there standing by, right where I left it, under their eyes. So surely one of them might have spied what happened to my money at that time. I felt like they were all smiling on the side. She was like fair play, she couldn't say why. She didn't know what all my mates were like, and I said she just might be right. Wish I had someone I could always rely, someone to get lost chatting to all night.
I saw this thing on ITV the other week. Said that if she played with her hair, she's probably keen. She's playing with her hair well regularly, so I reckon I could well be in.
As I walked back with more drinks to our place, she had her phone stuck to the side of her face. I sat for a minute while she chatted away about something with her mum and her birthday. Played for a bit with the same ashtray. Thought about things while I sat and waited. It was nice to chat about the shit in my head, someone who just listens to you instead. I looked at the barman, wiping down again. Looked at the football on the TV set, trying to look like I weren't just waiting there for her conversation to come to an end. I looked at my watch and realised right then that for 3 hours been in conversation. Before she put her phone down, she switched to silent, and we carried on chatting for more than that again.
I saw this thing on ITV the other week. Said that if she played with her hair, she's probably keen. She's playing with her hair well regularly, so I reckon I could well be in. I saw this thing on ITV the other week. Said that if she played with her hair, she's probably keen. She's playing with her hair well regularly, so I reckon I could well be in.
I never liked you.
It's his lucky day, that's a given. He'll tick the box on the slip and then just watch and learn. He's not addicted, he can stop any time, but this is gonna pay, he feels it, this wanna be fine.
It's time I know I'm gonna smash the bet. I foresee it smacked in the back of the net. Men grip slips, wipe their hands of sweat. The camera pans the away fans end. 20 quid for blue suit, thrash the reds. They cash that cash when the ref has said, my mate's out, his pad's a mess. It's getting late, I've not dashed yet. Oi, the question I have to ask myself is, can I see us not battering them? If I can't see that happening, then I'm gonna put all my money down on one fat bet. Now I don't know the first thing about football,
I've heard it all before.
but my instincts tell me this is my windfall.
It's his lucky day,
Just go away
that's a
with that shit.
given.
Leave it out.
He'll tick the box on the slip and then just watch and learn.
Leave
He's
it
not
out.
addicted, he can stop any time, but this is gonna pay, he feels it, this wanna be fine.
This time I know I would've cashed a lot. I would've held in my hand the whole jackpot. The game's won, the ends have a swap. 2-0 up, they're getting mashed up. But I won't win now, the chance flop, cause I couldn't make it to the damn shop. Might as well put tea in that pot, I got nowhere else I have to bop. The question I have to ask one is how I managed not to manage the trod. Maybe I could phone in and slap it on, put all my money on a mid-match one. Yes, I don't know the first thing about football, but my instincts tell me this is my windfall.
It's his lucky day, that's a given. He'll tick the box on the slip and then just watch and learn.
Leave it alone, mate.
He's not addicted, he can stop anytime. But this is gonna pay, he feels it, this one'll be fine.
Shit, I'm mad glad I didn't back that match. Supposed to be an unproblematic catch. Full time, the whistle blasted after the last passer passed the last pass. Would you believe how we fell back? 3 goals lost in the last half. So glad I was stranded back in the flat, wincing at every goal we let them have. The question I now have to ask is how the fuck did we get smashed that bad? I just very nearly lost every penny of all my cash. Yes, I don't know the first thing about football, and my instincts almost led me to a pitfall.
It's his lucky day, that was balmy. He didn't tick the box on the slip and what a relief. He's not addicted, he can stop anytime. But next time he will be more lucky, next time we'll be fine. It's his lucky day, that was balmy. He didn't tick the box on the slip and what a relief. He's not addicted, he can stop anytime. But next time he will be more lucky, next time we'll be fine.
To rethink the technique of my betting shit. Maybe change the parameters a little bit. Instead of betting on to win the football, I'll bet to lose the cricket.
That's the one. Oi. How did he not find the baggie with his hand in my shoe? Way too close for me. Oh well, at least they allowed me through. Should be a good night in here. Ramo in the main room. People keep pushing me though. No reception on the phone. And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
They said they'd be here, they said. They said in the corner. And I'm thinking,
people pushing by, then walking off into the night.
These look well speckly, a bit green and blue. Three's is well cheap though, so I'll take 3 if I need to. Right, I'm on a plan. I wish the bouncers would go away. Borrow water off this man, here goes nothing, okay. And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
Oh, that's proper rain, that tastes like hairspray. And I'm thinking,
people pushing by, then walking off into the night.
I hate coming to the entrance just to get bars on my phone. You have no new messages, so why haven't they phoned? Menu write message, so where are you and Simone? Send message Dan's number, where have they gone? And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
Why's the message pending? Where the fuck are you? And I'm thinking,
people pushing by, then walking off into the night.
Brandy or beer, water's a good idea. I wish that bar lady would appear and come serve over here. Where the fuck could they be? Still not over in the corner. This night's a tragedy. I keep thinking I saw her. And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
No, that's not them. That's not them either. And I'm thinking,
people pushing by, then walking off into the night.
I'm still not feeling anything. This has got to be a dud. It's been ages since I necked it. I smoked 6 tabs to the knob. Belly's not even tingling. I just feel a bit pissed. No one looks like mingling. I can't see her or him. And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
I'm gonna do another, I think. Yeah, one more, these are shit. And I'm thinking,
people pushing by, then walking off into the night.
These toilets are a piss tape. Queue's bigger than the door. Gotta get rid of this pill taste. What are they chatting so much for? Glad I'm not a girl in this place. They'll be here till dawn. Sure my belly's tingling a bit. Something's happening, I'm sure. And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
Maybe I shouldn't have done the second one. I feel all fidgety and warm.
People pushing by, then walking off into the night.
Everything in the room's spinning. I think I'm gonna fall down. My heart's beating too quick. I'm fucking tripping out. I wonder whether they got in. Turned away, no doubt. Who cares? This is a tune coming in. That one noise is like, I'm thinking.
Lights are blinding my eyes.
My eyes are rolling back. I'm rubbing my thighs with my hand, and I'm thinking.
People pushing by, then walking off into the night.
Yeah, they cheer. Can they see my hand in the air? I need to wave them over here. I swear Simone's kissing Dan. My head's twisted severe. Bodies rushing everywhere. They could have texted me when they were near, but I'm fucked and I don't care.
Lights are blinding my eyes.
What was I thinking about? Oh, who cares?
People pushing by,
Totally fucking.
then walking off into
I can't
the
even
night.
understand. This is fucking amazing. Rah. I should be standing at the bar waving a £10 note around, but I sit here on the sofa at my girl's house. I should be chatting shit as I'm knobbing out another snout, but I'll roach a spliff watching the TV for now. I should be watching the fruit machines for which one will pay out, but I sit on the sofa at my girl's anyhow. I should be legging it from a cab like a mad little lout, but I'll roach a spliff watching the TV throughout.
I know I never tell her, but every single day, man, I'm always thinking loads about her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
I should actually go out and about and flip some beer mats instead of sitting here at my girl's gaff, cause all I seem to do is sit in this habitat, just roaching a spliff watching the TV and that. On the TV at my house is a bit broken on the back, so I use my girl's TV to watch the match. Yeah, I might head out later to get off this beaten track of watching the TV, roaching up on the same old mat.
I know I never tell her, but every single day, man, I'm always thinking loads about her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
But on second thoughts I won't do shots, no, I think I will sit on the sofa and eat my TV meal. I would actually much prefer to just sit here and chill, roaching a spliff watching EastEnders or The Bill. Cause basically I love her and I love being here still, and I love sitting on the sofa with my girl for real. I don't wanna knock my mates, but there it's the same old drill, roaching a spliff watching the TV's my will.
I know I never tell her, but every single day, man, I'm always thinking loads about her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
No, fuck that, I might ask my mates where they'll be drinking from the sofa, giving them a ding. Tell them I will go freeze on that gram later on this evening, instead of roaching a spliff watching the TV again, and then go out whilst back at hers she does her thing, sitting on the sofa at her end. But as I watch the big screen I know I will quite miss me and her roaching a spliff watching the TV again.
I know I never tell her, but every single day, man, I'm always thinking loads about her.
That's exactly what I'm talking
She's
about.
the best thing that ever happened to me.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't know what I do.
I'll tell you this,
I know I never.
there's a whole world out there,
single day, man, I'm always thinking
whole
loads
world.
about her.
But do I give her?
She's the best thing that
Do you know what I
ever
mean?
happened to me.
There's a whole world out
I don't
there.
know what I do without her. said I wouldn't have any other way. I said I wouldn't have it any other way. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have it any other way. I said the ashtray needs an empty and I said the clipper needs a shake. But I doing the same thing as yesterday. Hey, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Go, get out of my house, please, and actually give me back my keys. But I'll be proper angry
Listen to what I'm
if
saying.
you're not back later on your knees.
Look, if I'm talking to you, you shouldn't be gawping in thin air. You're so selfish, but what about us, as in pair? I needed you to come over, man, I needed you to be near. I'm about to do something crazy, you'll regret this, I swear. It's on time, I really needed you to head over my way. I was throwing up all morning, it was all in my hair.
I know.
Then because I was so dizzy, I almost fell down the stairs. Like you always do, you know, you just don't fucking care.
Go, get out of my house, please, and actually give me back my keys. But I'll be proper angry
listen to what I'm saying?
if you're not back
just let me
later
have my
on
say.
your knees.
Look, come on, calm down. It wasn't all totally like that. You're overreacting just a bit. Maybe we can sit down and chat. It's just, you know, I had stuff to do, you know, this and that. Maybe it wasn't so important as you being in the sack, but I had to sort out my pills, man. I needed to stock up my stash. I couldn't do it any other day, I had to do it then, quick snap. And you didn't want me there last Sat, so I left you on your jack. And this Saturday I thought it was the same deal as last Sat at your gaff.
Go, get out of my house,
Where's
please,
this come from, man?
actually give me back my keys.
Just listen to what I'm
But
saying.
I'll
You can just
be
talk this.
proper angry.
Look, if you're gonna be like this,
you're
then
not back
do you
later
know what I mean? What do you want me to do?
on
What do you
your
want me
knees.
to do? Wait. You don't care about my broken TV. I sit on my sofa all day smoking weed. I never phone that bloke from the TV company. So please don't be like this. Please, please, please. Actually, now I think about it, what am I guilty about? I felt like I was in the wrong, I felt like I was the loud. Oi, this is what happened last Saturday now, I think I remember now. You were ill last Saturday and 2 weeks before that little bout. You know I need that medication for my epilepsy now, or I run the risk of having a fit, you know I can't go without. So when you being in bed is because last night you got pissed. It's you that's being selfish, it's you that don't give a shit. I'm gone, I'll get out of your house, then I'll never be back again. But I'll still be seething when you text me to make up and be friends. So there you go, eh? Don't try and give me that shit, right? Cause, do you know what I mean? You're not exactly fucking, you know, what, do you know what I mean? What, it don't really matter anymore, do you know what I mean? It's hard enough to remember my opinions without remembering my reasons for them. You're confusing me now. I'm not going to give you an example, I can't remember an example. You do it all the time, you know, that thing that you do. Look, I can't remember when you last did it, can I? I'm gone anyway. I'm never going to darken your towels again, I'll tell you that. And that thing about femme fatale, yeah? She's fit, and she's fitter than you anyway. I like her, do you know what I mean? I'm never going to meet her. So what you get is jealous. Well, I like her, you know. You can turn that off.
Excuse me, girl. I know it's a bit embarrassing, but I just noticed some tan lines on your shirt.
See, I reckon you're about an 8 or a 9. maybe even 9.5 in 4 beers time. That blue top short top you've got on is nice. Bit too much fake tan, no, but yeah, you score high. But there's just one little thing that's really annoying me about you, you see. Yeah, like I said, you are really fit, but my gosh, don't you just know it?
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
So when I looked at you standing there with your hoard, I was waiting in the queue looking at the board, wondering whether to have a burger or chips, or what the shrapnel in my back pocket could afford. When I noticed at the corner of my eye, looking toward my direction, your eyes locked on my course. I couldn't concentrate on what I wanted to order, which lost me my place in the queue I waited for. Yeah,
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
Whoa!
Leave it out.
Are you smoking crack or
Mike,
something?
just leave it, just leave
We
it.
cannot have that behaviour in this establishment.
It's not worth it, Mike. Just leave
Don't
it.
touch me.
It's not worth
Don't
it.
touch me.
Leave it
Don't look. I'm alright. Don't touch me. For a while there, I was thinking, yeah, but what if? Picturing myself pulling with bare white hot wit, snaring you as you were standing there opposite. Whether or not you knew it, I swear you didn't tick. And when that bloke in the white behind us lot queuing was clocking onto you too, yeah, I had to admit that yeah, you are fit and yeah, I do want it, but I stopped sharking a minute to get chips and drinks.
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you know?
Now, I bashed my head hard earlier due to the brew, but I am digressing slightly, so I'll continue. I didn't want to bowl over all geezer and rude. Not rude like good, but just rude like uncouth. You girls think you can just flirt and it comes to you. Well, let me tell you, see, yes, you are really rude. And rude as in good, I knew this as you stood and queued, but I just did not want to give the satisfaction to you.
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you know
Wait,
it?
and just as you started to make your big advance with the milkshake and that little donut in hand, I was like, nah, I can't even know you look grand. But you look sharp there, smiling hard, suggesting and gleaming away with your hearty looking tan. But I admit the next bit was spanners my plan. You walked towards my path, but you just brushed right past and into the arms of that fucking white shirted man.
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
Oi, what do I give a fuck? I got a girlfriend anyway. Oi,
Whoa,
we're
we've all
a
had a
bit
drink,
drunk,
mate.
we've had a few, fair play. I got this Stella I bombed from that last cafe. This night's not even begun, yes, oh yay. I did fancy you a bit though, yeah, I must say. I would rather I hadn't mugged myself on display, but this is just another case of female stopping play in an otherwise total result of a holiday.
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit. You're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
You're fit, but
You're
know
fit,
it.
but you know it. You're fit, but you know it. I think I'm going to fall over. I think I'm going to fall over. Fucking hell.
Yeah, safe man, you okay? Just calling to ensure you got back in. Hope you coped yesterday, cause I felt well damn grim. But yeah, in the air on the plane, my stomach was turning. Man, I was hanging, head just dead on the headrest in pain, praying away all my bad sins. Lost count of the plain Chardonnays before the 4th, or maybe the 5th. In future I need to abstain. If only I'd had a bit of discipline, but worth every bit of spare change. Pure clowning down to the last drink. Hang on, let me slam the door, mate.
just pause that for a bit. Why did I have to go and do a stupid thing like that? Cause yeah, it felt like we were through though, but I could have ruined it, I'm such a twat.
I've been pacing the place, well paralysed since I got back in with my bags though. Yeah, I'm too aware that last night was way mad slack. I know, carried in a gang, I lost sight of Simone on her own back at home. Distracted from the fact it weren't right, couldn't raise up the hand and no. Simone was moaning and that about me playing away on this holiday. She was watching the box at her dad's house there, preparing spliffs away as I'm smacking glasses down at George's best session rate. Can you hear me? Nah, sorry mate, you're fuzzy mate, I can't hear you.
Why did I have to go and do a stupid thing like that? Cause yeah, it felt like we were through though, but I could have ruined it, I'm such a twat.
Cuz, I lost you for a minute. Yeah, I can hear you now. See, I mean, that's the true thing though. I suppose I chose myself to allow. I was weak and stupid, but as far as I viewed anyhow, she couldn't have been it for me, the only girl I'd ever go out with. I didn't want to waste my youth in a girl's house to the sound of spliffs. And when she got in a mood with me in that text about that thing, I just switched off the phone when she started shouting. Coming to a conclusion, I couldn't be bothered with any more rowing.
Why did I have to go and do a stupid thing like that? Cause yeah, it felt like we were through though, but I could have ruined it, I'm such a twat.
And them aftershots made me lose the plot, it all got a bit bizarre. And that incident with the ice cream, I forgot, it all ended in our vodka. What I can remember's a blotch, I got a fat bruise on my arm. She weren't even much too hot, but she totally mugged me up like rah. She knew exactly what she was doing and it all went a bit too far. She was with that bloke in the white top in McDonald's car park, and then she let me chat her up later on in that lovely little bar. Hello? Oh, fucking phones, man!
Why did I have to go and do a stupid thing like that? Cause yeah, it felt like we were through though, but I could have ruined it, I'm such a twat.
Yeah, I think we got cut off. Yeah, I got crap reception in my house. I have to stand in a certain spot in my kitchen or it cuts out. Yeah, you know I was potty to even let myself allow it. I would if I could just swap what happened then for right now. And if she ever found out I thought it'd be more than just a row. This whole thing just got on top, but it's her that I want, no doubt. So in a way it's helped me doing wrong. I know I fucked up now. This is where that dodgy shit stops, she's just gotta not find out.
Why did I have to go and do a stupid thing like that? Cause yeah, it felt like we were through though, but I could have ruined it, I'm such a twat. Why did I have to go and do a stupid thing like that? Cause yeah, it felt like we were through though, but I could have ruined it, I'm such a twat.
He's fucking lying, I know he is. It's written all over his face.
I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away, what is he thinking? I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away, what is he thinking?
Can't seem to do anything but stare. My CP coat is lying just there, draped over the edge of that dusty chair. All fits into place suddenly. Yeah, the coat was hanging up under my stairs, but one day it went, leaving the cupboard bare. The facts all clicking and become square. He stole it while I was unaware, but why's he denying it when it's so bait? Looking at the telly, won't look over straight. Why is he not flapping and explaining away to one very fucking frustrated mate? Dan's been trusting every word Scott says. He believes it, mate's fair play, but Scott's story is too far outweighed, and I'm gonna act before it's too late.
I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away, what is he thinking? I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away, what is he thinking?
This must all look a bit weird. It's Mike CP coat sitting here, draped over the chair so that it appears to all fit me up suddenly and clear. I'm I'm gonna have to just try and volunteer and answer about the man who left the bomber here. You must have picked it up from Mike's dear girl's house when the weather wasn't clear. The man must have thought it was Simone's coat, but didn't think it was Mike's coat. Though I can't just deny it cause my face shows. Looking at the telly's not aiding, no. I can't tell Mike this man didn't know and innocently borrowed the coat at Simone's, because then Mike would demand to know why this man was even at Simone's.
That frown could mean
What the fuck am I
anything.
gonna do now? He knows I'm lying.
Wish I could read his mind.
It's written all over my face.
I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away. What is he thinking? What is he thinking?
What the fuck's he saying? She had the gun. Either he has gone John Barnes, or he's trying to spin me a con's yarn. He thinks he's the fucking Don God. How long have I undergone his smarm? Shrugging it all off as fun charm. If he don't stop looking at the TV though, I'm gonna wrap the cable round his wee throat. Hang on, Scott says Simone had the coat. Where did he see her on the D-low? What is it I don't need to know? Is he scheming to be near Simone in the club? I wondered what was on the go. Dan was trying to keep Scott from being close, but Scott teeth my money and he teeth my coat, and he's trying to steal my girlfriend under my nose.
I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? I wish I could read what his eyes are saying, staring straight and not blinking. He's not giving anything away. What is he thinking? What is he thinking?
Right, I can't be bothered with this no more. I'm gonna have to tell him I owe him the score. I wish I could tell him about the dough on the drawers, but that's something I don't know. I swore the coat thing will look dodgy loads more if I don't throw it down as the crow soars. I'd better put the video on pause, face up toe to toe over the floor. He really needs to know how his jacket miraculously appeared round my gaff here, and the man that left it's been shagging Mike's girl behind my back and ting. This shit's all got a bit out of hand. There's no options, I'm all down on plans. I'm just gonna have to spit it now. Man, tell Mike the person that brought the coat round was Dan.
One single moment your whole life can turn round. I stand there for a minute staring straight into the ground, looking to the left slightly then looking back down. World feels like it's caved in, proper sorry frown. Please let me show you how we could only just be for us. I can change and I can grow, or we could adjust. The wicked thing about us is we always have trust. We can even have an open relationship if you must. I look at her, she stares almost straight back at me, but her eyes glaze over like she's looking straight through me. Then her eyes must have closed for what seems an eternity. When they open up, she's looking down at her feet.
Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. I know you want to make her see how much this pain hurts, but you've got to walk away now. It's over.
So then I move my hand up from down by my side, shaking, my life is crashing before my eyes. Turn the palm of my hand up to face the skies, touch the bottom of her chin and let out a sigh. Cause I can't imagine my life without you and me. There's things I can't imagine doing, things I can't imagine seeing. It weren't supposed to be easy, surely. Please, please, I'm begging, please. She brings her hands up towards where my hands rested. She wraps her fingers round mine with the softness she's blessed with. She peels away my fingers, looks at me and then gestures by pushing my hand away to my chest from hers.
Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. I know you want to make her see how much this pain hurts, but you've got to walk away now. It's over.
And I'm just standing there. I can't say a word, because everything's just gone. I've got nothing, absolutely nothing. Trying to pull her close out of bare desperation, put my arms around her trying to change what she's saying, pull my head level with hers so she might engage in, look into her eyes to make her listen again. I'm not gonna just leave it all now, cause you said it'd be forever and that was your vow. And you're gonna let our things simply crash and fall down. You're well out of order now, this is well out of town. She pulls away my arms, the tightly clamped round her waist, gently pushes me back as she looks at me straight, turns around so she's now got her back to my face, takes one step forward, looks back, and then walks
Dry
away.
your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. I know you want to make her see how much this pain hurts, but you've got to walk away now. It's over.
I know in the past I found it hard to say, telling you things but not telling straight. But the more I pull on your hand and say, the more you pull away.
Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. I know you want to make her see how much this pain hurts, but you've got to walk away now.
If I wanna sit in and drink super tenants in a day, I will. No one's gonna fucking tell me jack. But can you rely on anyone in this world? No, you can't. It's not my fault there's wall to wall empty cans. Everyone wanted this to all go wrong for me from the start. It's fucked up that a man's life can just be attacked. Watching this morning with a beer is much better than relying on them cunts for mates I was given that don't have my back. Scott texted me to say he'd have a look at the TV for me, but I laid it down, telling him to fuck right off, chap. Phoned this company out the yellow pages, told them to take away the TV, fix it quick snap. The next day they took away the TV, told me they would repair the little bit that's broken round on the back. I thought that'd be that, but the next bit was on top. This was where it all started to get a bit out of hand. No one gives a crap about Mike, that's why I'm acting nasty. You know what you can do with your life, introducing up your jacksie. Cause no one gives a crap about Mike, that's why I'm acting nasty. You know what you can do with your life, introduce it up your jacksie. The TV man comes back later, knocks on mine to say he's found something in the back of the TV. I'm looking at me absolutely speechless, can't quite believe he's trying to pull this fucking stunt on me. I knew it was a simple case of the power supply gone on the back, but he's trying to tap me up for more money. He says it's not like that, and I'm like, fuck off and die, and stick up my two fingers and one more to make three. And he says, don't talk to me like that, and I don't understand. My face is in his face, I tell him I understand perfectly. Then he grabs my shirt and I grab his face with my hand, so he brings his fist up and twats me a good one on my cheek. And I'm trying to pull his head down so I can knee it, but he's got my ear. He's twisting it round so much it's really hurting me. And we both go down on the floor and he pushes my head back onto the corner of the fridge, which is total agony. Then he gets up and runs out of the kitchen and out of the door, shouting stuff to me, slamming his door, shouting to me. So here I am in my house, drinking on my own settee. Everyone's a cunt in this life, no one's there for me. No one gives a crap about Mike, that's why I'm acting nasty. You know what you can do with your life, introduce it up your jacksie. Cause no one gives a crap about Mike, that's why I'm acting nasty. You know what you can do with your life, introduce it up your jacksie. If I wanna sit in and drink super tenants in the day, I will. No one's gonna fucking tell me jack. But can you rely on anyone in this world? No, you can't. It's all my fault there's wall-to-wall empty cans. I sat in the kitchen all fucked off, imagining over and over what they were all doing behind my back. Dodgy things going on, actions I regretted. A stained bottle with a pipe and tin foil on the mat. Scott texted me to say he'd have a look at the TV for me, and I felt like just telling him to fuck right off, chap. But what he said about wanting to do the right thing by both mates and then opting to stay out, it seemed to match. But I sold him he could make it up by fixing the TV. He said that's the least he could do to square things flat. I thought that'd be that, but then the next bit was mad. This is where everything started to all turn back.
It's the end of something I did not want to end. Beginning of hard times to come. But something that was not meant to be is done. And this is the start of what was.
He had to unscrew about 15 screws before he could pull the panel off the back to get in the fecking thing. But just as he did so, he said he saw something that slipped inside behind the panel, down the back of it. Must have been some leaflets or a bill maybe. I didn't want to lose the bill in case it was a final warning. So we both tried to get the back off and work out if there are any more screws to get out or if we left any in. And when he looked down the back of the TV, his eyes just froze before he rammed his hand in, saying, "No shit." He's looking at me absolutely speechless. He can't quite believe what he's trying to pull out the slit. I get up wondering what he's smiling about. He's shaking his head at this point with the biggest of grins. I looked down the back of the TV and that's where it was, in all its glory, my £1,000.
End of something I did not want to end. Beginning of hard times to come. But something that was not meant to be is done. This is the start of what was.
About 2 this afternoon, the last of the people left my house, cause they never stopped chatting till all the racket's gone. I really feel like things clicked into place at some point, or maybe it's the fact that me and Alison really got on. Or maybe it's that I realise that it is true. No one's really there fighting for you in the last garrison. No one except yourself, that is. No one except you. You are the one who's got your back to the last deed's done. Scott can't have my back till the absolute end, cause he's got to look out for what over his horizon. He's got to make sure he's not lonely, not broke. It's enough to worry about keeping his own head above. I shut the door behind me, huddled up in my coat, condensation floating off my Beth, squinted out the sun. My jeans felt a bit tight, I think I washed them too high. I was gonna be late, so I picked up my pace to run.
End of something I did not want to end. Beginning of hard times to come. But something that was not meant to be is done. And this is the start of what was. It's the end of something I did not want to end. Beginning of hard times to come. But something that was not meant to be is done. is the start of what was. It's the end of something I did not want to end. Beginning of hard times to come. But something that was not meant to be is done. And this is the start of what was. It's the end of something I did not want to end. Beginning of hard times to come. But something that was not meant to be is done. And this is the start of what was.